Wow.
Ghetto Gossip.
Hello, Ghetto Gossip.
Yes.
I just wanted to say that you keep telling your story, and the young lady also keep telling your story, because that's really going to help a lot of people.
Thank you, and I will. I will continue to tell it.
I appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
All right, bye.
And it's just like so much that was going on. I can remember like a lot of occasions that, you know, he would tell me that they was the candy lady. He would say that his mom wanted me, or his mom said, come get an iceberg. Okay, I'm 8. I want candy, I want cookies, I want icebergs.
So the sweets was a learn. That's what lured you in.
Oh, cool.
Ghetto Gossip.
I have a comment.
Okay.
Yeah, my name is Darlene.
Okay. I'm listening to you.
Okay,
Don't listen to your TV, because your TV off. Just keep talking. I can hear you.
Oh yeah, I just happened to turn the TV. I just happened to turn the TV and notice your show, and I respect you for telling your stories. You know, a lot of people is not strong enough to come out and said that they've been molested, their child been molested. And I have 3 grown kids, and I also have 2 grandkids, Jakari and Nana. And if anything was to happen like that to either of my grandkids, I wouldn't know what to do. You know, so I respect y'all 2 young ladies for telling y'all stories, and I'm quite sure that y'all will help other people to come out and tell their stories.
Yes. Thank you so much.
And I respect you for having this Ghetto Gossip show.
Thank you so much.
Aye.
I'm not ashamed of it.
I'm not ashamed of anything.
You know, I felt like my innocence was taken. I didn't have a choice whether or not I wanted to stay a virgin or how long I wanted to be a virgin, because it was taken from me. After, you know, everything had happened, I was told that I couldn't have kids. I have 5.
The devil was a liar.
Exactly. I have 5. I might can't hold them as long as I should,
Right.
but I was able to bear kids. Something that I felt like was almost taken away from me.
Right.
Ghetto Gossip. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Good.
I've been waiting on your phone call. I know you're probably not around to know what we're talking about, but we were talking about some of the things that was in the book, and in the book you played, your role is Baby Madison.
Yes.
Okay, do you mind sharing what exactly happened as being Baby Madison?
I don't mind at all.
Okay. I'm listening.
Okay, so I was at my aunt's house, and I was babysitting her kids. I went to sleep, and he came in and he woke up and he said that they was making dinner or whatever. So I was like, okay, that's cool. I was going to get up so I could eat dinner because I didn't eat that night. But when I got up, I had to do some homework from the night before that I didn't do to turn to school. So he came over while the food was cooking. He came over and he asked me if I wanted a wine cooler, and I said, yeah, that was fine, because I thought he was cool and everything, because my aunt would give me wine coolers and stuff too. So I drank a wine cooler or whatever, and I was doing my homework, and he came over and sat on the couch next to me and asked me if I needed his help with my homework, and I said, no, I'm good or whatever. So I finished my homework and I put it up or whatever. And then he was like, can I flash him and show him my breast? And I acted like I didn't hear him, because I felt some kind of way about him asking me that. So I just, acted like I didn't hear him. So then he said it again. He was like, you don't know what that means. Can you show me your breast? Can you flash me? So I put the cover over me and I laid down, because once again I wanted to act like I didn't hear him. So I laid down. Whenever he came to pull the cover off of me, and he came to lift up my shirt and tried to take my clothes off of me, and I just kept pulling the cover back over me like I'm trying to lay back down to go to sleep. So he started trying to touch me and stuff or whatever, and I just kept trying to pull the cover over me. So then he finally went in the room with my aunt, but he left his cell phone out there. So I had called one of my close friends and told them that he was trying to touch on me and asked me to show him his breast. So, the next day or whatever, I was scared to tell my mom because I didn't want her to go off or anything and, you know, start going crazy or something and they call the police on her. And I didn't want her to get in any trouble, but I was talking to my best friend. She said I needed to tell somebody. So I finally called my mom's husband, Nancy, because me and him real close. So I called him and I told him he called my mom, and then she came and got me from school and we went to file a report.
Okay. How do you feel now towards your aunt?
Towards my aunt, I still respect her because she's still an adult and she's still my aunt and I love her to death, but I feel like she betrayed me. She betrayed my family because she's supposed to be my aunt. You know, she's been there since my mom had me and everything, so I would have thought that she would have, you know, believed me and everything. She said she did, but she said she wasn't going to act like she was the worst person in the world. I felt like she should have, you know, she should have did more than just stay with him. I felt like she should have left him alone because obviously he's a child molester. He wants to mess with kids.
So,
and it's not just a random child off the street. It was her niece. So I felt like she should have, you know, she should have cared more that it was her family. You know what I'm saying? Instead of staying with him.
so how did this affect your life from the time it happened and from the age you are now? How did this? Because it's like been 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. So how are you dealing with it right now?
When I go, like if I'm hanging out or something, I'm around growner people, like growner men or older men, I always look at, you know, like older men, like they all child molesters, like they all looking at me, or I always think somebody want to mess with me or something. So, you know, I always try to like stay out of the way. Or if an older man try to talk to me or something when I go into the store, I always get like paranoid, like they're gonna try to do something to me and stuff like that.
So when this happened to you and you shared it with your mom, did you share everything that happened, or because you see how she had been so irate that you were afraid to open up and tell her everything that actually went on?
I told her everything that had went on. The only part that I left out was the part about me drinking a wine cooler because I didn't want her to think that I got drunk or something and I really didn't know what happened. But really I wasn't drunk because it was just a wine cooler. And
Right.
a wine cooler isn't, you know, it's not that much alcohol. It's just a little bit. But I didn't want her to think I was lying about something. You know what I'm saying? I wanted her to believe me because that's my mom.
Right.
Right.
I believed you, baby. It wasn't. I never doubted nothing you told me. Believe that. I love you to death. Never doubted anything you told me. You can tell me anything. I might not always be happy with what you telling me, but you can tell me anything. I'm always gonna be right here.
So is there anything that you want to say to your mom?
Yes, I want to tell my mom that I love her and I appreciate everything that she has done for me. And I appreciate all the time she has been there for me, even when, you know, I've done something that I haven't supposed to done and all the trouble that I have been in, and she still supported me. She never, you know, my dad always asked for me to come live with him when I got in trouble. She never sent me off to go live with my dad. She's always supported me in anything that I have ever done. So I just want to thank my mom for everything that she has done because she is a very strong woman. She has 4 daughters. And, you know, we put her through a lot, but she still stays strong. She go to school. She works. And, you know, she maintains all of us. She makes sure we stay on top of going to school and everything like that. So I just want to thank my mom for everything that she has ever done. And I want to tell her that I love her with all my heart.
I love you too, baby. That's my job. I do it with pleasure.
And I don't want to say your real name, but I thank you for calling in, baby Madison. And I know after this talk with you, the phone lines is really ready to jump. I just wish you was here, but I understand why you couldn't be here. And maybe, you know, at a later time that we can come together, we can talk, and, you know, sometimes go to outings where we can talk to other kids that is actually afraid to put it out there what really happened, because this happens every day.
Yeah.
You know, every day,
It does.
I think when I looked it up, it was like every 6 seconds a child is being molested, and some kids can't tell their parent because their parent feel like they were the aggressor. I never understood how an 8-year-old can be an aggressor towards a 30-something-year-old. Never could, never will. But I want to thank you so much for calling in, and I want you to continue to watch it, and I will definitely have you a copy of the show so you can see everything that happened today.
And Miss Ghetto Gossip, I want to say
I
this.
appreciate it so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, y'all have a good show.
You too, baby Madison.
Okay, love you, Mom.
Love you too, baby. And over the course of this happening, of course I run into some of my old high school friends and stuff like that. He had the audacity to tell somebody, man, if you see her daughter, she look like a grown woman. It don't matter how grown a child look. If you know that they're under the age of consent, then they are off limits, period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
Well, that is actually true, which I don't understand.
Yeah, the girls are developing, their bodies are maturing, but their mental is not there. They're not grown. They're still not grown women just because they're developed. That doesn't make them adults.
They don't care because they can't molest their thoughts.
Exactly.
Oh. Actually, what I don't do is unknown callers. So if you got to block your number, we're blocking you from the show. Another thing is, would you participate in group shows as far as, to go out and talk to other kids?
I definitely would advocate. No problem. Would love to.
Because I think it will help. Because it's somebody out there right now that I know that's inboxing me on Facebook telling me this happened to me too. I didn't know what happened to you. This happened to me too. And it seemed like they'd be only willing to share it with who it happened to.
Right.
Because you can relate.
You can relate.
I just got a message on my phone saying that I'm upsetting people about the show.
Yeah.
Well, the only person that I could be upsetting is the person that actually did it. And I don't even know why he's upset. I should be the one that's upset because you took something away from me that I can't never get back. So, I mean, I don't know why that's the case, but anywho, I don't care.
And if I'm making him feel some type of way, he should feel some type of way.
Okay, now, I told my mans, and I'm about to reveal her daughter's. His name is Alan Bird.
There you have it, pal.
Court documents, don't lie. I can say it
Look
because
up for
it's
yourself.
true. And I was about to tell you that too. You can look it up.
Pal.
It's Alan Bird, and he can't be around kids under the age of 18.
Unsupervised.
Unsupervised. So if you know Alan Bird and he's around your child, go pick them up. Get them now. Run, hurry, because you just might not know what might about to happen. So I just got so upset with this text message. I don't know what to do. If you're upset, sorry, I am too. Now, more about the book. Now we can talk about the fiction part of the book. I guess we talked so much about the truth.
Look, the story took a twist of its own. I wrote the story and didn't even know where it was going to go, but in the story, after all is said and done, everybody taking time out, like they say, time heals all wounds. Just different things happen. Mm-hmm. Amani, as the mother, she starts noticing different things transpire, and a lot happens in the story. A lot happens.
But if you want to know what happened in the story, you got to buy the book. And the book is called The Truth Hurts, and it's debuting November 26th.
It is that.
Would you actually be doing any book signings anywhere?
I want to do a book signing. I'm still doing some research to try to find out where I can actually do a book signing at, but I haven't had any luck as of yet. But I'm still doing research. I'm still looking.
Okay, so you will be doing a book signing before the book or the day of?
Probably not the day of because it's too short. We basically 31 days away. Tomorrow marks the beginning of a countdown. But if I find something, I'll definitely post it so everybody can see on my Facebook. Rosslyn Johnson, ROSSLYN. Friend me. Follow me on Instagram, Ros04Lady. I mean, just stay with me and you'll see everything that I have to offer.
Would this be the only book that you?
Oh no, I have something else in the work right now. I'm collabing with a guy named Rashid, I think I'm saying it correct or whatever. We're working on a Salacious Tale together, and I also have another novel that will be following shortly behind called Messy. So I'm definitely busy with the writing game. Okay. I done dive head on in with that. Love it. Love to write. So
how long did it actually take you to come up with The Truth Hurts?
The story wrote itself, to be honest.
Because the story wrote itself. And truth don't need no support.
It didn't take me any time to write it. It was just that when I first started writing the story, I felt like I was betraying my sister, and I didn't want to be doing something that was being spiteful or vindictive, or like I was trying to seek revenge, because it wasn't that for me. So it wasn't something I really wanted to move forward with until one day I sat down and I started sharing some of the things I had wrote in the story. Mm-hmm. And then we started connecting again as sisters do. And that's when I just started moving forward with it. And here we have it, about to debut.